Hi students, good to see you all. Let's start with today's session. Today, what I'm going to exactly teach you is how do metal carbonates and bicarbonates react with acids. See, metal carbonates and metal bicarbonates, they show reaction with acids, which is very vigorous, but with bases, it does not show any type of particular reaction. So now I'll show you how to proceed with the reaction in lab whenever you are in lab, how to go by the reaction, how to perform the reaction, what all apparatus is needed for the reaction particularly. That's what we are going to discuss in this video. So I've taken a watch class. As you can see, I've taken a watch class. I have taken a test tube. I have taken test tube stand. I have, you can see test tube stand. This is test tube. This is watch glass. I've taken a beaker filled with acid, and I've taken two more test tubes to do few experiments which are included in the reaction. Then I have taken one more beaker. I've taken spatula. I've taken another test tube, and I have taken test tube stand as well. Suppose if I label this test tube as test tube A and this test tube as test tube B. So there are two test tubes with which we are going to perform the experiment. So let's observe it, how to do it. So I have already told you what all things we need for the reaction. So you can go through it. We have even used delivery tube. I was not able to explain you about delivery tube. So delivery tube is the general use of delivery tube is to collect the gas evolving out from a particular test tube. This I have explained you in the previous session also when we were dealing with tests for hydrogen gas. Similarly, when we do the test for sodium bicarbonate or sodium carbonate with acids, we use delivery tube. Now you'll get to know why do we use delivery tube, which type of gas is being evolved during the reaction. So that is what we are going to observe here. So I've taken test tube A and test tube B. Now I'll add little amount of sodium carbonate to test tube A and sodium bicarbonate or sodium hydrogen carbonate to test tube B. See, the aim of the experiment is how metal carbonates and metal hydrogen carbonate reacts with acids. So that is why I have taken sodium carbonate, because sodium is a metal. Sodium carbonate will act as a metal carbonate and sodium hydrogen carbonate will act as a metal hydrogen carbonate. So I've taken one spatula of sodium carbonate in test tube A and one spatula of sodium hydrogen carbonate in test tube B, as you can see. Now what I will do, I will pass the HCl which is there in the beaker in both the test tubes. See, I've added the HCl. As soon as I add the HCl, the reaction is so vigorous that a particular gas will be released from the reaction mixture. So in order to control the ex explanation of gas, what we do, we cover the test tube with a wooden piece. So you can see I have covered the test tube with wooden piece and gas is evolved. Through this wooden piece, I'll collect the delivery tube and I will take other two test tubes in which I have already kept lime water. So now, since whenever we say that metal carbonates and metal bicarbonates reacts with acids, they always produce salt, carbon dioxide and water. So whenever you should be sure about the general reaction that metal carbonates reacts with acids to form salt, carbon dioxide and water. Now the gas which is released is carbon dioxide gas. So the main thing is how to prove it, that it is a carbon dioxide gas, or how to give the test of carbon dioxide gas. So what we will do, we will take two more test tubes and we will fill them with lime water or calcium hydroxide. And with the help of delivery tube, we will pass the carbon dioxide in these test tubes. As soon as the carbon dioxide from the delivery tube will be collected in these test tubes and react with lime water, you will observe that the colorless solution will turn white in color. You can observe this. See what we have done. We have taken metal carbonate in one test tube. We have taken metal hydrogen carbonate in another test tube. Then we added acid to both the test tubes. As soon as we add the acid, what happens? Salt will be formed inside the test tube. A gas will be released, which is carbon dioxide gas. And this gas will be collected through the delivery tube and will be passed through lime water. So as soon as we pass the gas, that is carbon dioxide gas, through lime water, the transparent lime water will turn into white color. This is the exact test for carbon dioxide gas which we do in lab to check its presence and prove that whether it is metal carbonate or metal hydrogen carbonate. When they react with acid, they form salt, carbon dioxide, and water. So you can observe it. This is how practically it looks like. Now, what all chemical reactions will be involved in it, that I'm going to explain you. So since in case of metal carbonate, test tube A has metal carbonate, so I've taken sodium carbonate plus HCl and it will form a salt NaCl CO2 plus H2. As you people know the general reaction says that whenever a metal carbonate reacts with acid, it forms salt, carbon dioxide, and water. So what you can do, you can also opt for, again, you can learn the trick to form the compounds. See, if you'll observe carefully, sodium is there and hydrogen is there. So obviously sodium is more reactive than hydrogen. So it will go and displace hydrogen. Okay. Or else another method you can use, you can just remove hydrogen and CO3. You can write it in the form of CO2 plus H2O because H2O plus CO2 is equal to H2CO3. तो आपने क्या किया, आपने H और CO3 को रिमूव कर दिया. Initially you removed hydrogen and carbonate. So what all things are left? Na and Cl. So obviously they will form a bond with each other and form the salt. Or else if this method is not clear to you, you can always depend on the reactivity series. Since sodium is more reactive than hydrogen, so it will displace hydrogen and form sodium chloride plus carbon dioxide and water will be liberated. Similarly, in case of test tube B, if you say, I have taken sodium bicarbonate. So don't get confused why we have written 2 in front of all these NaCl and HCl. This is a part of balancing. Now, similarly, if we take into consideration test tube B, I have taken sodium bicarbonate or sodium hydrogen carbonate and have reacted with HCl. So you can observe again the same concept is here. Since sodium is more reactive than hydrogen, so it will displace hydrogen. Sodium will combine with Cl. You can see NaCl and carbon dioxide will be liberated plus H2O will be formed. So if you guys are clear with the general reaction, there will be no issue in framing the equations for different types of metal bicarbonates and metal carbonates reacting with acids. But if you're not sure with general reaction, you can always depend on reactivity series. The element which is more reactive, like suppose sodium is more reactive in this, so it will displace hydrogen. Now next thing what exactly I want to share with you is the reaction of acids and bases with litmus solution. So as all of you know, acids will turn blue litmus to red, and red litmus will remain red in color always. Whereas bases will turn blue litmus to, in case of bases, the blue litmus will remain blue and the red litmus solution will turn blue. So what do we mean by this? Suppose you have two test tube A and test tube B. In test tube A, I have kept the acid, and in test tube B, I have kept the base. So what I will do, I will take red litmus solution, and suppose if I take red litmus solution and I add it to the acid, so there will be no change, because in case of acid, red litmus remains red, whereas in case of base, red litmus changes to blue. Now suppose if you take blue litmus solution and add to both the test tubes, that is A and B, which contains acids and bases. So now you know the concept that in case of bases, blue litmus will remain blue, and in case of acids, blue litmus will turn red. I hope the concept is clear to you. That is, how do we do the reaction between metal carbonate and metal hydrogen carbonate with acids, and what happens when acids or bases reacts with blue or red litmus. Thank you.